In a quiet neighborhood outside Austin, Texas, lived Ethan Miller, a 32-year-old man who had slowly lost his joy in life. After losing his job during a company shutdown and going through a painful breakup, Ethan's days felt empty and repetitive. The house that once echoed with laughter now felt cold and silent. Friends suggested moving on, finding distractions, or being strong, but none of that filled the space he felt inside. Every night, Ethan sat on his porch, staring at the road, wondering how life had drifted so far away from happiness. One rainy evening, as thunder rolled across the sky, Ethan heard a faint sound, soft, broken, almost like a whisper. At first, he ignored it, thinking it was the wind. But the sound returned, trembling and weak. Curious, he stepped into the rain and followed the noise toward the bushes near the sidewalk. There, shivering and soaked, was a tiny puppy with muddy fur and scared eyes. One look at that helpless little face, and something in Ethan's chest cracked open. The puppy was injured, his back leg bleeding, and it was clear he had been alone for a while. Ethan hesitated. He could barely take care of himself, how could he care for a broken animal? But as the puppy looked up at him, tail barely moving, Ethan realized this wasn't a coincidence. He wrapped the puppy in his jacket and rushed to the nearest emergency vet. He named him Buddy, without even thinking about it. The next few weeks were hard. Vet bills piled up, Buddy needed constant care, and sleep became rare. There were moments Ethan almost gave up, wondering if he had made a mistake. Buddy cried at night, struggled to walk, and needed patience Ethan didn't think he had left. But every morning, Buddy greeted him with the same thing, a weak but determined wag of his tail, as if to say, "I'm still here." As Buddy healed, something else began to change too. Ethan started waking up with purpose. He talked to Buddy, laughed at his clumsy attempts to walk, and slowly, the house felt alive again. Walks around the block turned into friendly conversations with neighbors. Ethan even started volunteering at the local shelter, inspired by Buddy's story. The puppy who once couldn't stand now ran across the yard, full of life, joy, and unconditional love. The real challenge came months later when Ethan was offered a job in another state, his dream opportunity, but it required long hours and travel. People told him to leave Buddy with someone else, to focus on his future. Ethan struggled with the decision, torn between success and the bond that had saved him. In the end, the answer was clear. He adjusted his plans, found pet-friendly work arrangements, and chose a life where Buddy was not left behind. Standing in a sunlit park one afternoon, watching Buddy run freely, Ethan realized the truth. He hadn't saved Buddy that rainy night, Buddy had saved him. From loneliness. From giving up. From forgetting how powerful love can be when it asks for nothing in return. Sometimes, the smallest hearts heal the deepest wounds. And sometimes, the pet you rescue ends up rescuing you. If this story melted your heart even a little, please like this video, share it with someone who needs hope, and subscribe to Pets Paradise for more beautiful animal stories. Because love, loyalty, and second chances often walk into our lives on 4 tiny paws. Paw print sparkling heart.